Hello and welcome to Flosstube number 4. This is a YouTube channel about cross stitch, quilting, knitting, and all my other different creative, crafty, stitchy adventures. A little bit about myself. My name is Lisa Ann Scott and I am with Peace Pineapple Studio. You can find me on Instagram at Peace Pineapple Studio, on Kara, which is my personal quilting account, at Peace Pineapple, and also on Facebook at Peace Pineapple Studio. In this Flosstube, we're going to be discussing or doing a flip through of the Magic of Christmas cross stitch book. I'm based in Columbia, South Carolina, and the weather has been nice and chilly. You can see we have a little bit of yellow leaves back here still. Some evergreens hanging out in my window over here that you can pick up on. But it's finally feeling temperature-wise like fall. The leaves have changed, now the temperatures are cooler, it feels really good. But anyways, so this is the book we're flipping through today. This is The Magic of Christmas to Cross Stitch, French Charm for Your Stitch Work by Véronique Enginger. It is one of many books that she has, but this one just felt the most charming to me. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous book to have on your coffee table, to use for patterns. This is also a fantastic Christmas gift. I would highly recommend. It wasn't exactly an inexpensive book, if I remember correctly. I bought it on Amazon last year, and I felt like at the time it was a bit of a splurge. There weren't any photos of the inside really or of the projects in it, so went out on a limb, bought it, and I'm so glad that I did. I absolutely love this book. As soon as I got it, I was like, Mom, you need to come see it. It's beautiful. It's a nice large book, hardcover. I don't have the dimensions of it right now, but I'll throw it up on the screen for you. And I'll be flipping through, showing you close-ups of all the different stitching in here. It is let's see, around 95 pages is my guess. 92, 94, 95 pages. That's pretty darn good. Like I mentioned, she has multiple books. This is just the one that caught my interest the most, one that seemed like I was going to actually be making the projects out of it. I think there's like a fairy tale one, and one may have been gardening or food related. I can't remember. It was a year ago. But let's go ahead and show you the flip through. So here we are. We have The Magic of Christmas to Cross Stitch, French Charm for Your Stitch Work by Véronique Enginger. And it's a gorgeous hardcover. You can see the back artwork here, pretty spine. It's a very sizable book. I was pleasantly surprised to see it. Bring that in a little closer. It's very cute, very, very cute. This is a fantastic, even just coffee table book to have. We'll give you a good little flip through here. We have our cover page, the publisher's information, and then we just jump into the preface. Table of contents, and then you have the projects. So this section is showing you all the projects finished. There's no patterns in this section, so we're safe. But each one has like a little information about the projects shown on the page, and then how to make them, some basic information. So this is day 1. Adorable little children in a wreath with all these little candies. So cute. And you could even just use this like postage stamp. I think that they use that later in the book as a like Advent kind of calendar. First snowfall. these little backstitch details for like the dogs and the wreaths and sticks and twigs. It's the perfect amount of backstitch. It's not an overwhelming amount, but it really helps to define some of those critical details. I also like that there's no faces. It just, like, it's not necessary and you don't miss it. Love this little snowflake. That's a gorgeous little motif that I could see being helpful in a lot of places or useful in a lot of different projects. We have the toy shop window. I love that the children outside the window are monochrome or monochromatic, and then the window itself is quite colorful. I don't know French, so I'm not about to try to pronounce any of the things that are up there in French. You know, I watched Emily in Paris, but that's about the extent of my French. I learned Spanish in school. So, letter to Santa. Sweet little girl putting her letter in the mailbox. These are just so cute. And like even here, the detailing with just a half stitch instead of a full cross stitch is fantastic, fantastic use. Santa's sack. I like the idea of this like large gift sack with a few cross stitch motifs on it, even if you're not, you know, giving gifts. It's cute to just have out on display like it's shown here. You could have that next to your tree. You don't have to worry about it getting damaged. But it's also a cute idea for a gift bag. Saint Nicholas. And this one has a cookie recipe down here. The donkey and the cookies. It's like you can see that shadowing detail there. Very cute. This is maybe one of my favorite pages, getting the Christmas tree. I think this is one of the ones that I'm going to stitch on my red Atomic Ranch fabric. Santa's workshop. Little elves are so cute. I love that these motifs are all small, so it is something that you could easily frame into like a 4x4 picture frame. Those are readily available now at all the stores, so it makes it very easy to do that, or do a flat fold or a little pillow. My lovely tree. This one's also so sweet. Just very nostalgic Christmas, right? It's very retro feeling, or vintage feeling, not retro, vintage feeling. Evergreen wreaths. To make beautiful gift tags on a Christmas gift. Or embroider it on some cardstock. Like punch some holes into some cardstock and embroider it for a Christmas card for someone you love. That's not going to throw it away. These are some different ornaments. So they use those small motifs on ornaments. And they do tell you in the book how to make them. I like that, like even you can see they're wonky. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for finished, right? They're a little wonky, but they're so sweet. Reading the Christmas stories. Animals celebrate Christmas. Talks about Santa's reindeer over here. This is one of my favorites. And how cute are those little mice? And then caroling. You could take just that little branch with the 3 birds at the top, or you could use the bottom branches and use it to frame another piece. But the children are so cute. So this is one where they do have the faces, but it's just a very simple little V back stitch. One of them has French knots. I love the color palette, these like soft sagey colors or sagey greens instead of like such a dominant bold green. It's very pretty. Christmas decorations, talks about making a felt stocking ornament. These little ornaments are so cute. Christmas stocking. So it's an extra large cuff on that stocking, but the embroidery on it is just so adorable. Makes it accessible. I'm never going to be able to stitch an actual full stocking. Love all of you that can actually accomplish it, but I would never be able to. It would never get done. Dreaming of toys. Sweet little kids thinking about all the toys. So sweet. I'm probably going to say that a million times in this. The tree of treats. This is that cover photo. Then it has some little desserts that you can make over here. If you have a cross stitcher in your life and you're looking for a Christmas present for them, this would be a great one. Christmas Eve. Another carol. All the shoes out for the gifts. I love the different that they have in like the different traditions. Christmas morning. They have a French song on the other page. Joyeux Noël. I will pronounce that one. I think it's somewhat close. Joyous. I believe so. Children just ravaging through the presents. I love the child with the airplane up at the top. This pine detailing in the stitches, she executed it very well. So this is where the Advent calendar is. So each of those daily, I was calling them stamps, and they look like little stamps. They come together in a project that they give you to make this adorable little Advent calendar. I love that it's so simple in this empty picture frame that you could thrift and then put up some string, fill it with little treats, chocolates or gifts. And then we have the Christmas ABC sampler. So you have your alphabet here. If you were making a stocking, you have the full alphabet with the holly with mistletoe. I guess that's what that would be. And then just regular alphabet down below. Merry Christmas. Sweet, sweet, sweet girl. Happy New Year. treats. Talks about some stitched greeting cards. If somebody gave me a gift, a card in a stitched envelope like that, oh my goodness. Like a gift card would be gorgeous in that. Could you imagine? That'd be so lovely. Joyous Noel. And then it goes into the patterns. I don't want to show you the patterns, so I'm just going to flip this up right here. But this is how they're all charted. So it is all in DMC. The colors are down here at the bottom. Be very careful about this, not to give away the pattern. So they're charted like this. This is how the patterns are shown in there. Some of it is just by the color shown. As you can see with 351 and 349, there's no patterns in there. But then the colors that are a bit closer, 747, 3766, they do show patterns in there. And so that is 62 through 83 is all patterns. Whoops, my bad. And they're all kind of, they're in the same order as the project pages were. They're just all on a grid, so it's not like individual squares, so it kind of shows you how you can add them together. And then we have a section of techniques and tips. So it tells you about the cross stitching, how to do the different stitches, some back stitches, some long back stitches, and French knots. Talks about accessories, you know, needles, hoops, scissors, all that goodness, Aida cloth, linen cloth, even weave, how to prepare your projects. And then it gives you directions on how to do the different projects that were shown in there. You have your Christmas stocking template. Obviously, you need to size it up. They're saying that this should be 22 inches. We have the advent calendar, the greeting cards. And that's it, you guys. I love, 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 love this book. Love, love, love. I hope you enjoyed that flip through of The Magic of Christmas to cross stitch. I love the book so much. I hope you really got a great feel for what the book is, and I hope that you purchase it as well. I think I'm going to I mentioned this in a Flosstube. I think I'm going to do, let's see, the trees. I think I'm going to work on either one of these two motifs or one of those very simple sweet wreaths. One of these wreaths on my red, I want to say it was Joy Atomic Ranch fabrics. So if you get the book, let me know. Maybe we can stitch them together. It'd be so much fun. Again, the book was on Amazon. I will try to put a link in the description below so that you can access it there. I'm not an affiliate, so there's no, I'm not getting payments on you buying the book. Just putting an honest opinion or an honest review out there for you so that you guys can enjoy this book as well. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I know we're not going over any stitching of my stitching work today, but I felt like it was important to get this video out there as many of you had requested it when I brought it up before. So thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I hope to see you soon. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.